Isaac, what are you doing?
I gotta check the coolant in this thing. This thing's from Southern California. It's probably never been below freezing before. And we're supposed to get like an Arctic thing down into the single digits. Who knows? So
that's right.
I need to check the coolant and make sure it's...
Yeah. When I went by it today, because it froze last night, I went by it today and gave it a hug. And I was like, you poor thing, you've probably never seen cold before.
Yeah, well, it's a machine. Don't get too mushy. But yeah, I know. So yeah, there's just about a little nifty gadget. So we're gonna test that.
Okay, show me the gadget here. I'm coming. What's the gadget?
Antifreeze tester.
An antifreeze tester. Very cool. So that means, what are you testing again?
It's got a pocket protector. That's funny. So hopefully the water level is high enough in here.
Let me see what you're doing in there.
Taking off the radiator cap. Don't do this
Oh.
when the engine's hot.
Yeah.
It's not. And you hope the level's high enough and you slurp some out. Ew. That's nasty. But
what are you reading? I don't even...
Okay, so you're seeing how many balls it floats? 5 different colored balls in there, and you're seeing how many it floats. That water looks disgusting.
I can't even get that in focus.
It's floating the blue one.
So how many does it need to float? It's got the yellow one kind of going. It's kind of floating the yellow one.
Alright. Enough fluid to fill at least 3/4 of the glass tube. We need more water because at this point it's only floating 1, which means it's only good down to 20 degrees. So we'll put a little more in.
So that's reading how much coolant it has in it? Is that, or what's it reading?
How much antifreeze to water ratio.
Oh, okay.
Like to determine how, and then it'll be the type of antifreeze, like how cold it can get.
Okay.
Without turning to a solid ice. Which
So
can damage your, crack your engine block or whatever. That's nasty though.
So does that mean you need to change the water and start over?
If it's like that through the whole system, but it has been sitting quite a bit, and I don't know. Yeah, it should be drained, and like you said, start over.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. That's not good.
So what if you just screw it and go drain it and fill it? And
I don't think I'll have time to do that before the cold weather gets here. Unfortunately.
So that's not something you can just do tonight?
No.
How are you supposed to?
That'd be a big job to drain this whole thing.
Really?
And whatever, especially for somebody that doesn't know what they're doing.
That's gross.
I know, it's disgusting. You can't even see the balls. But anyway, nothing goes really straightforward. Okay, I shouldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
But sometimes things are not straightforward.
So how much work would it be to like drain it and then just refill it and put stuff in it and a freeze in it? Like that's like you have to move the bus to do that, or you can't just empty it out on the ground here?
It depends on where the drain. It might be level enough here to do that. Yeah, you don't dump it out on the ground.
Flash me.
I don't even know how this works. Before. Oh, jeez, what a disaster. I don't even know what it looks like. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's gonna take all night to drain. Alright, that's not even gonna work, but I'm gonna be full of rust. Anyway. That's not gonna do anything.
What is that? Is that a drain?
Yeah, but it's probably just all rusted out and full of crud. Too full of crud that wouldn't drain even if it was open.
But you don't know that yet.
Yeah, well, it's not doing anything. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Yeah, that thing's broken anyway. It's not like a regular. Like a regular engine. We're gonna search and find out if there's a drain plug on the engine. I see one that might be. We can go look at that.
Did you find one?
Well, there's a valve. There's a pet. It's called a petcock. And there's one here. Whether it is for coolant, I don't even know. But we'll open it and see what comes out.
Okay.
No.
Nothing?
I mean, they also have these for air. So
Okay.
it could just as well be that. But this one doesn't work either.
Oh no.
So that's fun.
I got something warm on.
Oh.
Good. Can't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that you'll think of something while you sleep.
It's gonna be 27 degrees when I get up in the morning.
Do you think it will freeze that fast?
Fast. It's gonna be. It's already cold. It's
Yeah.
just gonna be sitting here all night. Yeah, it's gonna freeze solid. Unless the weather doesn't do what they're saying. They're supposed to get down to 9 on
Tonight?
the weekend. By Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, it's gonna freeze solid. I'll figure out how to put water out of there. Can you see
You
anything?
think there's more water in there because stuff came out, you said?
Yeah, I mean, it should be empty.
Because
So
you were...
that should be, I mean, that should be dry in there. I mean, not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But-
Just, but you think you see stuff? We'll get a stick and see.
Yeah. That's my cat.
Just tell us what happened and just do a summary so we can go in and get warm.
Like from the beginning?
No,
Like
because
what I was doing?
no, just stay here in the light and tell me
Okay.
what you ended up doing.
Well, I couldn't get any of the plugs out. They are stuck. I sprayed some stuff on them and we'll see. Anyway, I just ended up pulling off the lower radiator hose. That's about the lowest point, and so that should have drained most of the block and the radiator pretty well. And then I went and bought antifreeze, and it took 10 gallons.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, took all of it. Yeah, but the level is good and pretty good, and it's holding.
Yeah. So you started it, so it would...
Yeah, while it's running, the thermostat will open at some point, but it should be okay. I'll have to figure out how to bleed the air out in the system later, but this should circulate it through the critical part, which is the engine block. Really didn't want that to crack when it freezes.
Yeah, it's getting cold.
Yeah, supposed to have some single digits coming up. Yep.
So you feel good about it? Better than you did earlier?
Yeah, now I know there's antifreeze in there, and it floats 4 of those balls,
Oh,
which
it
is
does.
good to -25.
So did that get clean? I mean, like it was gross.
Well, what I did was I just yeah, all the water that came out was just rusty water,
Okay.
and so I just stuck the garden hose in there and flushed it out until the water ran clean.
Okay.
So not the ideal way to flush the system,
Hey,
the whole
but
system out,
we're
but
creative.
it's better than it was,
Yeah.
and so yeah, this will take care of that.
Cool.
Yeah. Then I remembered that the fuel also needs to be treated because it can gel up, but
Oh,
that won't like ruin anything. It won't crack or a
right.
block or a line or anything. It'll just thaw back out when the weather warms up, and
Is
then
that something that
I can deal with it.
you can put that in later? You can do that tomorrow, or...
Yeah, I think I might
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, basically, you came home from work just a little bit before the sun went down and just basically went, oh my, I need
Yeah,
to
I
do...
got off a little early today. Well, I thought of it this afternoon while
you
I was at
did?
work. Yeah, thinking about the weather, and I was like, oh crap, the bus, it's not winterized.
Yeah, this thing is a baby from Southern Cal. It doesn't know cold.
Yeah. So,
So thank you for thinking of that.
yeah.
Yeah. So now will you be able to sleep tonight?
Yeah, I'm glad we got the coolant in there.
Thank you for figuring that out. I don't even know what I look in there and I have no clue what anything is.
Well, I'm no mechanic, but at least I
Well,
have a little bit of a clue.
did the neighbor who came by, did he was seeing who was poking around?
Yeah,
under...
he was like,
That's
hey, is
cool.
that your bus? And I was like, hey, thanks for watching out for it when I introduced myself and
Yeah.
everything and stuff. And yeah, they truck their own, they're not a trucking business, they're a ammunition company.
Oh.
But they truck
Okay.
their own products.
But
so
doesn't diesel?
and so he knows trucks and stuff.
Okay.
And so, yeah, he thought this would be adequate to do what I did.
Okay.
So that was kind of on his advice that I
Cool.
did this. So
Awesome. Well, that's
It's
cool.
working okay.
Nice neighbor.
yeah, Alex.
Alex. Okay, so you're almost done. You can come and get warm?
Yeah, as soon as the thing gets warm, and I just gotta make sure so that I know
Right, this.
that it's circulating
Okay.
and that the level's good.
All right. I'm cold. My hands are
Okay.
cold.
Well, I'll see you in there.
Okay, bye. Thank you.